Hello viewers, this is Dr. Jana and you are watching video with me on network troubleshooting. In this network troubleshooting, first let us see what are the different type of classes available and what is this IP address we provide and what are the subnet mask. All the things we'll study. You'll be happy to know that there are 5 classes of subnetworks like class A, class B, class C, class D and class E, and each class relates to a specific range of IP addresses. For example, I take class A. Class A values from 0 to 126. That means if the first octet it is starting say either 0, 1, 2 or like that, say 125 or 126, so it is coming into the class A. Similarly, the class B, it is between 128 to 191, right? So then one is missing, you can see 127. So this 127 is not accounted because it is noted a loopback address. Okay, it is only to check the networking and all things. It is only used for this loopback address. Okay, I can the local host, what is the address of that one, that is only given to that one, right? So in that case we can say 0 to 126, then 128 to 1. Say for example something starting with 190, you can immediately say that it belongs to class B networking. Or something starting with 125, you can clearly say it is in class A. Or class C, the value is between 192 to 233. Say usually in your lab, in your computer lab or somewhere where you are working in your organization, you will be finding that mainly it is we are going for this class C type. In the class A type, you will be starting 192.168.11.141 like that you go and start it. So it can range between 192 to 233. And class D and class C, it is reserved, we are not using specially. That is 224 to 239, it is class D, and class C is between 240 to 255. Okay. So you know this IPv4, whatever the IP address we are using, it is a 32-bit system we have given there. Okay, so it is divided to 8 bit, and all these 8 bits are separated by a dot. For example, say 255.255.255.255, because 8 bit means it can take 2 to the power 8, that is 256. Or starting from 0, it is maximum, it can take 255, 0 to 255. Get it now? So this it is represented by a 32 bit. So 32 bit means 888848 ja 32. So 8 bit dot 8 bit dot 8 bit dot 8 bit like that. So 8 bit means maximum it is 0 to 255. You can take the first 8 bit. Second one is the decimal number. I am putting it there because you can put whatever value there and it is represented like this, right? So now this is about the networking, different type of networking there. So while you are going for the subnet mask, the subnet mask is also specified, because I told you that A, B, C only we are using, D, E we are not using, and 127 is there for loopback. Okay, so in this IP subnet masking, because the IP address you are putting say 192.168.11. Something 141, something like I am putting it there. So you can understand it is coming to class C. Is coming because class C the range is from it is there 192 some 230. So then the subnet mask for the class A, it is starting 255.0.0.0, and there are over 16 million of connection can be given to that one. So you can understand when we are going for huge amount of connections nationwide or like that or continent wide, then we can provide this class A type. Similarly, where you going for class B type, the subnet masking will be 255.255.0.0. So 255 it is going first and second 8 bits are coming. This is over 16,000, 16k or 16,000 number of connections can be given. Coming to class C it is coming 255.255.255.0. So here we can go maximum 254. Okay, so we can go for 0 to anyway 0 will not be using, so 1 to 255. Okay, 1 to 254 like that will be going for that one. So 254 number of things will be using there, right? So these are the different ideas about how to go for setting this IP address and how to go for the subnet masking. Then how do you say check this IP address is there or not there? What do you do? Say usually we give a command ncpa.cpl. Where? Here. You give it here. ncpa. I am writing it here. ncpa dot cpl. Can you see it here? ncpa.cpl. Once you click it here, you can check it here. Okay, minimize all things. It is not necessary. It is not necessary. So then we can check it here. So it is showing clearly the Bluetooth network connection 3, the Ethernet connection 3, Wi-Fi. Now I am connected to Wi-Fi, that is Geo-Fi I am using. You can see it here. If you are going to Ethernet connection, then you have to put out. While I am double clicking this Wi-Fi, you can see it here. I am connected to IPv connectivity, internet, IPv6 connectivity, SSID, duration something like that. Also the speed is also 72.2 Mbps, all the things. And if you want to see the details also, you can check it here, and you can see the number of bytes sent and received. It is something like that, 24, 145, 200. So it is like that, it is there. So you get it now. So this is the, you can disable and you can diagnose all the things. It is possible. Suppose I want to see the details here, also I can check the details. You see the connection specific DN is LAN, and the description something it is there, Intel R, and it is given, and physical address it is also given. Then DHCP is enabled, IP4 address 192.168. You can, it is class C. Okay, .1.146, and IPv4 subnet mask 255.255.255.0. You can see all the things here. That what I am telling you, you can get it here. Similarly, if you are going for this IPv6 address also, IPv6 address, it is no all the outer number system here. You can your 0 to F, all the 0 to 9 and A to F, all the things, the value it is given here. You get it now. So it is, are you following me? 1 2 3 4 5 6, so like that, something 6 to 8 that you can get it there like this, 128. So now all the things you can get it here, and you can close it here. And suppose you want to know the wireless properties also, that also you can check. What is this? The name is something, this SSID, that one, network type, and you can reset, set, and all things you can do. I think if you are not that much of conversion to the things, don't touch it. Just only for showing for have shown you. Similarly, for the Ethernet connections, if you are connected to LAN and all things, you can click it here, and all the details you can check it here, because not connected to the LAN, no property, nothing will come here, right? So now this is the thing also you can. There are some other commands also which you can easily work with all the things. For example, say suppose I want to check the IP configuration. I want to check that is the details about the network. What is the IP address? What is the DSN number? What is the gateway? All the things I want to check it there. We are going for the networking, network troubleshooting. Okay. Then how do, just you go for the CMD. You go for the command prompt CMD. In this CMD, if you check it here, so you are in the command prompt. Suppose you don't like this black and blue color, then what you need to do, you can come here and you can go to the defaults. In the defaults, you can see the color is there. So suppose you can check the blue color, green color, which color you like. But by default, black and white it is coming. That is, the background is black and the font is coming white. So suppose I want blue color. This you click it. The next time when you are using the CMD, that will appear there. Okay, fine, because I am not going to change anything, so it is there as it is there. So right. So here, suppose I want to check the IP configurations. Okay, just you enlarge it here, because I want to show the full screen. So I type IP config. Okay, if I give this IP config, this command, what will happen, you see. So it is showing you, can you see it here? So it is showing the IPv6, IPv4, it is showing the address 192.168.1.146. that is my IP address. Okay, then subnet mask, what I told, because class C 255.255.255.0. Similarly, subnet mask for my IPv6 also, you can IPv6 address and everything you can say, because IPv6 I told you that it is 128 bit. So this is 16. They are separated by this type of colon. Okay, here it is by dot period, and here it is by. So these things you will be gradually knowing all things. Don't worry for these things. Now what I am going to tell you, suppose you want to know the IP configuration details all. Okay, in that case you do this IP configuration / all. You can type it all. When you are giving, you can see all the details it is coming. So what is the details? You can see it here. Say you are getting the host name. Previously host name, all the details was not coming. I have given IP config / all. the host name is coming gzena-pc, so mode is hybrid, and IP routing enabled, like that all the details, and the physical address also of the system it is coming. Then DHCP is already enabled. Then the physical address of the LAN adapter also it is coming. Everything, all the details you can get it here. Are you getting me? So similarly IP4 address also you can get it here, it is preferred, and the subnet mask is also coming. So everything whatever you want, even the gateway also, default gateway 192.168.1.1 and DHCP server. So all the details if you want, you can go for this ipconfig/all. Okay. Similarly, suppose you want to check some domain name, that means some domain name is there and I want to know their IP address. So what you have to do, we can use the ns lookup command. Okay, ns lookup command. Okay, so for clearing the screen, you know, cls is the command we can give it and it will clear all the screen. Okay, so if I want to check the domain name and what is the IP address of that one, say I can use the command ns lookup. Okay, lookup, ns lookup. Which one? Suppose I want rediffmail.com, rediffmail.com. The rediffmail.com, what is the IP address of that one? I want to check it. Just I press it enter. Can you see it here? It is saying rediffmail.com. The address it is coming 202.137.235.12, like that. Okay, name is rediffmail.com. Whatever things are, it is coming there. Okay, and this my IP address it is telling this is 192.168.1 and it is the server it is showing geo phi and all the local.html. You can get all the things. Okay, you like that. Suppose I want to find what is the IP address of google.com, so you can type ns lookup space www.google.com or google.in. Both will having different numbers, it's not the same, right? So similarly, suppose you want to check something whether network connection is there or not, so we can use the command ping. For example, say sometimes I am typing Google but nothing is coming, then I can check it whether Google is connected or not. So what is the command I put it? ping space google google.com. Okay, so if it is pinging, okay, ping google.com, so I check it here. So you can check it here, it is showing the time, all the things. And if you want to put it continuously, then you put space hyphen t. Okay, you can check it here, it is continuously showing and until you interrupt that one, it will be showing like that. So control C you can put it to interrupt that one. You get it now? So now you can clearly see that a particular URL or any IP address, whether it is pinging, whether it is connected. Say suppose my system address is something ping 192.168.11.141, say 141 space hyphen t. For example, I put it here. I think that is not my IP address. What is my IP address? If you find it that 168, I think it is not there. Time that. Okay, so our we can get 168. I forgot actually what is the thing, that IP address. Okay, so control C you can put it like that. Okay, so if you want to okay, first you check the IP config. So IP config. Okay, IP config, first you check it, then I go for that IP config. So what is your IP address? You check here 192.168.1.146. Okay, so I ping that one, ping that one space 192.168.1.146. so whether it is connected space hyphen t. Okay, so if you put it that, it will be pinging. You see, now it is pinging TTL 128, TTL 128, it is coming. That means it is connected. You that your the system IP address, it is pinging. You get it now, and you can type control C to come out of all the things, right? Similarly, suppose you want to go for some diagnosis of the performance, you can use the command trace route. Okay, for example, I want to use the trace route of the Facebook something. Okay, trace trace route space facebook.com, facebook.com. Okay, so using this command you can also trace it. You check it here, it is tracing. So how many it is telling that it is going for 30 number of hops. So 1 2 like that, it is taking some time and it can go for all the things, right? So you check it takes some time, but it will show you how many hops it is passing, because from your system to Facebook, how many hops it is passing and all the things, all the details you can get it there. Are you getting me? So these are the some of the minimum commands. Again suppose you can go for the you can use the netstart command, that is for identifying or activating, that is all the connectivity. Okay, so in that case, yeah, it is, I think it is showing and it is be, yeah, it is over. So trace is completed, we are able to trace it. Similarly, suppose I want to go for the netstat. Okay, so I can see, I will be able to identify what are the connections active and what are the connections you are using. Okay, so I am typing netstat, net stat, netstat. Okay, I am going for the netstat and space hyphen a. Okay, all I am putting for the all. Now you can see it is showing this much of things are there already active. Okay, is an IPC and what are the no, this 49350 9093, all the things these are active. You can see these are the all of the list is listening, this is connection is there or something, time is wait, and all things you can check it there. So like that, you can use some of the minimum commands. You can use the minimum commands, and using all these commands, you can have the minimum network troubleshoot that you can do. And I hope you will have a minimum idea about how to go for this network troubleshooting. And if you like this video, if you like this thing, or if you feel it is useful to you, please do share with your friends, and also try to subscribe this channel, so that you can give your comments also. Suppose you want some no hardware troubleshooting or like that, we can make some video for that one also, and it will be useful to you. Thank you for watching this video, and please don't forget to subscribe this one also. Thank you and take care of health. Thank you.